I first started having negative thoughts about my own body I can't remember, from a really young age. At least by the age of 10, I was already unhappy with my body. You know, even by the age of 10, you're looking at magazines and being fed these beauty standards that you have to reach, and I was already not reaching those goals. And so since then, I've been really self-conscious about my body. Yeah, I think the biggest pressures came from trying to maintain this standard of beauty that was essentially unobtainable. You know, I'm not always at my, peak fitness, and I go through times where I'm on tour and I'm not training, and I found that really hard because presenting yourself to your fans and then, in a bikini with a perfect body, and then a couple of months later, presenting your body in not such a perfect shape. You are subjected to lots of negative comments and just people noticing changes about your body. So you're on display and you're, I guess, there to be judged, which is quite difficult and feeds into the pressures. So social media started rubbing me up the wrong way when I realized that everyone was just presenting a highlight reel, myself included, and I was part of the problem. And I'd be complaining to my friends and family saying, like, I'm sick of this fake life that everyone is presenting. And you meet someone in person, they're totally different to what they present themselves on Instagram and social media. So slowly but surely, I decided that I didn't want to be a part of the problem anymore, and I was going to be part of the solution. But I just never bit the bullet and fully dove into it until my first #KissMyFatAss post. I was kind of scrolling through my camera reel, deciding which photo I was going to post next, and I was freaking out a bit because I didn't have anything. The algorithm was going to punish me, and I had this photo, and I was like, I would love this photo if my ass wasn't so dimply. And I just thought, you know what, screw that. Like, who do I think I am that I can't have cellulite on my ass? And I just thought, me posting this is going to open up a whole new world, and it's going to show people that it's normal and you don't have to be brave to post a normal photo of yourself. So I just pressed share, and I didn't know what was going to happen, and the reaction was so positive. Yeah, no one is exempt to these pressures, and I think the more honest we are about it, then it lets other people know that it's okay to be themselves. Just the amount of messages I was receiving from women of all ages and men saying, thank you for posting a natural photo of yourself because we're sick of seeing it. And I struggle to find women who are just like in the average, 12s and 14s and or even size 8s with dimples. You know what I mean? It's quite, bodies come in all shapes and sizes. So I think I encourage women to share more of their natural selves. I think the biggest pressures come with photo shoots, when all the coolest clothes are sample sizes. If you want to wear the latest, you have to be sample size. But the way I look at it now is I have to create my own style. It's something that I feel comfortable in. I don't want to be starving myself and feeling unhappy for the majority of my life just so I can look great on one night. Like, I'm done with that. I've ditched editing and Facetune and posing in a certain way and taking a million photos before I am happy with one. At this stage, I'm just building a community. I just want women to feel accepted and happy in their skin, and I'm getting the regulars now who are commenting on my photos, and I'm trying to be a role model for young girls, because there's a lot of young girls who are growing up now who have never not had Instagram. They've always been on Instagram, and especially the generation coming up. I think there needs to be people stepping up and saying, hey, it's okay to have a role if you sit down, or if you're not sitting down, you can have a role. And I think just having diversity on Instagram is very important, and I don't think we all need to fit into this box. So I think, be the role model that you needed to see when you were younger.